rich girl, and it's going too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. Rich girl. Hey everybody, I'm Cory Ballad. I'm back again to do another video. This is going to be the continuation of the video I was just doing, which is about Hey Arnold. I'm going to do the second part of it, which is the other. It was supposed to be about 2 miniature documentaries that I found on YouTube. This is going to be the other part of it. So, where's my paper at? Oh, maybe, okay, no, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. This is going to be 107 Hey Arnold facts that you should know. And it's by the channel Frederator. Yeah, so go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share the video on other platforms. Visit my other platforms. Visit my blog, corysong.blogspot.com, where I have my new ebook. It's called I Have Done Enough, and it is totally free. And it is up on my blog. All the information is going to be in the description box below. I don't know why I'm moving my eyes, but whatever. It's late. What? Okay, yeah, so let me get into this video. So, I just wrote down a couple of interesting things that I found from that one. I did the Foster's Home one. I didn't do all 107. I only did about 10 of them, maybe, I guess. Ones that I found really interesting, ones that I didn't know about, ones that were relevant to something. I don't know. So I did Hey Arnold, Craig Bartlett. He wanted to be a painter originally. Before he started being an animator, he went to Italy, I think they said, and he saw a lot of stuff, and he wanted to be a painter. No, he wanted to be a painter, and he went to go study painting in Italy, I think. Then that's when he decided that he wanted to become an animator, actually. So he changed his career path. He created the pilot to Hey Arnold in his living room back in the days. Interesting stuff right there. The reason why Hey Arnold was canceled, they were supposed to put out that Jungle movie that came out a couple of years ago, actually. It was supposed to come out way back when Hey Arnold was still on, but it all got canceled. Everything got canceled. Craig Bartlett, he left. They wanted him to have an exclusive contract where he wasn't working with other studios. He was only working with Nickelodeon, other networks, other channels, other anything. Just Nickelodeon. So he left there, and they canceled Hey Arnold and everything like that. So, yeah. Which I always wondered, because I thought it should have stayed on a little bit longer. I mean, the Rugrats, it was during the Rugrats time. They stayed on. They were on during that for a long time, for about 10 plus years. I thought Hey Arnold could do that as well. But they canceled him because of that situation. Alright, next up, the city Arnold lives in, they said it is based on Seattle, Brooklyn, and Portland. It's a mixture of all those places. I was kind of thinking it was like New York and stuff, because they had a subway and had all these colorful people, and he lived in a diverse neighborhood, and they were living city life like in New York, walking around and all this type of stuff. So, but it kind of was New York, but it was a mixture of all those places. Portland. So I think they said Craig Bartlett grew up in Portland. So a whole bunch of animators grew up in Portland. The guy who created The Simpsons grew up in Portland. Hey Arnold grew up in Portland. A whole bunch of other people they were talking about grew up in Portland. When I was watching that video about The Simpsons, they were talking about they all grew up in Portland. So interesting stuff right there. Helga G. Pataki. The G in Helga's name stands for Geraldine. I don't know where they got that information from, but this is what they said. They found it out somewhere. So, alrighty. Oscar Kokoschka, who was a tenant in the grandparents in Hey Arnold, where Arnold lived, his grandparents' boarding house, and he was what was his nationality? Kokoschka. He was like a Greek, I guess. Let me not get into that. Anyway, he was a foreigner, and yeah, he lived in the boarding house. He was stingy and cheap and not a good husband to his wife, and he didn't care about anybody but himself. He was selfish and all that stuff. Anyway, um, he was named after a painter of the same name. So, didn't know that before. That was interesting. And then they said the original ending. Okay, the next one was a kind of not so great. One of the episodes that's very popular is the episode where Arnold meets the Pigeon Man, and he goes and spends a lot of time with them and helps them out. So that episode, the original ending to of Pigeon Man. So in the broadcast, what was broadcast, the show, um, the pigeons end up flying, taking him away. He flies off into the sunset and stuff. But in the original ending, they wanted him to jump off the building and kill himself, which is insane. Like they wanted to do that on Hey Arnold on Nickelodeon. Wow. Okay, next up, what else do I have? The episode Arnold betrays Iggy. I said Arnold betrays Iggy Fallout. So that was a controversial episode, apparently, that got aired. I do remember that episode. I wasn't too pleased with it. I didn't like the way Iggy was acting. So in that particular episode, what happened? Iggy wore bunny pajamas to bed, and Arnold came over there one night and happened to see him wear his bunny pajamas to bed. And Sid and Stinky, I think they were walking past or something that night and saw him through the window or something. And Iggy had swore Arnold not to tell anybody that he wore bunny pajamas, but Iggy didn't know that Sid and Stinky had saw him. And so Sid and Stinky started telling everybody that he wore bunny pajamas. So Iggy, he assumed that Arnold told everybody. So he said that Arnold, for payback, he had to, in order for Iggy to forgive Arnold, he had to do a show at his house where he dressed up in bunny pajamas and got him and was embarrassed. So apparently there was a fallout with that episode, and a lot of viewers hated that episode and didn't like that episode. And then they said also Craig Bartlett, I think that they said Craig Bartlett, he didn't like that episode either. And after that, he didn't want Iggy to be in the show that much. So after that episode, Iggy was not in the show that much. And they don't rerun that episode that much either because of that. It's an infamous episode, which I didn't know. And I had forgot, they don't show Hey Arnold or anything like that, so I kind of be forgetting all the different episodes and stuff. Anyway, so, yeah. What else? Give me my notes. It said that the Patakis were going to have a spinoff. The Patakis, which are Helga, her last name is Pataki, so it's going to be about her family, her father, Bob, and Miriam. I don't know if they said Olga was going to be in there. I don't remember that part. But said at least those three, it was going to be a spinoff of the Patakis. And they were trying to make it where she was a teenager and it might have been on MTV. They were trying to get on MTV. The Nickelodeon said it was too depressing, too dark or whatever. And it was sort of... Then when they said she was trying to get on MTV, they were like, it was like Daria. So they didn't want it or whatever. So, yeah. Didn't know that part. Helga's mom is an alcoholic, they said. Now, I talked about this in the other video I just did about Hey Arnold, which was 10 times that Hey Arnold got depressingly dark. And that's where they gave me this idea. I mean, not this idea, but this theory about the mom, which I didn't think about when I was growing up because I wasn't looking that deep into the cartoon. And then they said Helga, she broke into Arnold's house 7 times in the series. Throughout the series, she broke in the grandparents' boarding house on 7 different occasions. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the facts that I found interesting in that video of 107 Hey Arnold facts that you should know, and it was from the channel Frederator, which is a YouTube channel. So it's a YouTube video, and I just broke down what I found interesting about that one. So there you have it. I'm Cory Ballad. Visit my blog, corysong.blogspot.com. Have my ebook up there. It's free. Go check it out. All on my information, my social media is going to be in my description box. And yeah, that's it. Visit my community tab where I have pictures. Let me go off on a little tangent right now. I got so upset yesterday because I was trying to upload pictures. Because now in the community tab you can put up the pictures and stuff. So I have them on my flash drive from my phone, my old phone. I had transferred them to my flash drive. And I was trying to put these pictures up on YouTube. But YouTube wouldn't allow me to post with the pictures on it yesterday, and I was trying to do it for 30 minutes, and it was really irritating me. So I had to give up. Well, not give up. I had to do something else before I went insane, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. So maybe I can only upload stuff from my phone, pictures from my phone. So I might try to do that. But I wanted to put those pictures up because, I took them and I wanted to share them. Whatever. So annoying. But I'm just going to take pictures on my phone and see what I can do with those other pictures, where else I can put them up. But I said all to say, visit my community tab. I have pictures and drawings and writing up there as well that I don't share on other places. So go ahead and do that every so often as well. Alright, let me get off of here. This is the outro. Do